short because of this, literally dozens of officers short of what is supposed to be budgeted for us, which is a reason for these dangerous amounts of overtime. We could remind you that we have a PTSD rate that's almost 10 times higher than the general public. We could remind you that our suicide rate is 39% higher than any other profession. We could remind you of the depression, the insomnia, the divorce rates, the substance abuse. We could remind you of all that, as we have been talking about every month. We could remind you of all that bad stuff that we face, like you hear from us every month. Or we could remind you that we're the only American Correctional Association jail accredited in the entire state of Missouri. We could remind you that in June, we passed this accreditation with 100% success rate because of these officers who are tired, we're shorthanded, and despite all of that, we operate at an excessively high ethical, physical, just emotional state than other places, even though we're paid significantly less. We could remind you that out of the 28,000 people we booked, we only had 50 use of force reports. We could also talk about the dozens of suicides that we've prevented or that we've intercepted in the middle of. We could remind you of the members of the general public who recognized us at gas stations and grocery stores and shook our hands and told us they're rooting for us. We could talk to you about the police officers and the security officers that have shaken our hands after these meetings and told us that they're rooting for us. We could tell you all of these things every time, but what we really need is your support now. Everybody's rooting for us, and we need your support now. So we're asking that you allow us to come into a salary negotiations meeting. We've already submitted the request. We just need your support. Everybody else is behind us. Thank you.